家講咧喺 Krishna Book 裏邊咧第13章嘅，係關於咧主 Brahma 偷走咗牧牛童同埋小牛。
Krishna Book Chapter 13 The Stealing of the Cowherd Boys and Calves by Brahma。
當日咧，至尊主 Krishna 帶住咧牧牛童去到咧 Yamuna 嘅河邊，對佢哋講喎：你睇下，親愛嘅小朋友，你喺呢一度嘅地方咧，非常之適合午餐，仲可以咧喺 Yamuna 河邊嘅細沙灘上面玩。你睇，水裏面嘅蓮花開得幾燦爛，好麗啊！向四周圍散播住香氣，樹林裏邊嘅樹葉隨風搖曳嘅沙沙聲。孔雀嘅叫聲、鳥兒嘅歌聲，好似喺空氣中咧做緊一個交響樂，增加咗樹林嘅美麗。Krishna 就講啦，就喺呢一度午餐啦。我哋食飯嘅時候，小牛咧可以喺Yamuna河嘅河水啦，同埋咧食地下嘅翠嫩嘅草莖。
One day the Lord Krishna took the cowherd boy to the Yamuna river and said to them, Dear friends, look, this place is perfect for lunch, and you can play on the small beach by the Yamuna river. Look, the lotus flowers in the water are blooming brightly and beautifully, spreading fragrance around. The rustling of leaves in the wood swings in the wind, the chirping of peacocks, the singing of birds like a symphony in the air. Adding to the beauty of the woods, Krishna said, Here is ideal for lunch when we eat the cock and drink the water of the Yamuna river and eat the lush grass on the ground.
聽咗 Krishna 嘅建議，所有嘅牧牛童都非常之高興，就喺呢一度坐低咗食午餐啦。Krishna 坐咗喺中間，你睇下呢幅相 ，Krishna 就係坐咗喺中間啦。所有嘅牧牛童都圍住咗 Krishna 坐，佢哋一邊食嘢一邊望住 Krishna， 非常之愉快。Krishna 就好似一朵蓮花嘅花心，牧牛童咧就好似圍住花心嘅蓮花花瓣。牧牛童享受住與 Krishna 咧彼此之間嘅友情。
Upon hearing Krishna's suggestion, all the cowherd boys were delighted and sat down to eat lunch. Lord Krishna sat in the center, and all the cowherd boys sat around him. As they ate, they gazed at Krishna with great joy. Krishna was like center of a lotus flower, and the cowherd boys were like petals surrounding the center. The cowherd boys enjoyed the friendship between them and Krishna.
Krishna 將笛子放咗喺右邊嘅腰帶上邊，另外半個小手杖插咗喺左邊嘅腰帶。Krishna 用佢好似蓮花瓣一般柔軟嘅手托住咗由酸乳酪、黃油、米飯同埋水果沙律配埋一齊嘅飯團。天上面嘅半神人亦都喺天上面一路睇，牧牛童都沉醉住同至尊主人嘅手神同伴嘅超然快樂當中。
Krishna placed his flute on his right girdle and his trumpet and small stick on his left. In his left hand, which is as soft as lotus petals, Krishna held a rice bowl made of yogurt, butter, rice, and fruit salad. The heavenly demigods watched from above, and the cowherd boys were absorbed in the transcendental bliss of being in the company of the Supreme Personality of Godhead.
就喺呢一段時間，食緊草嘅小牛受到咧新鮮嫩草嘅誘惑，紛紛咧都向樹林深處咧一路走，慢慢咧消失咗蹤影。Brahma 就喺呢個時間偷走咗啲小牛啦。牧牛童發現小牛唔見咗，就擔心小牛嘅安全，感覺到咧好恐慌，即刻咧叫 Krishna 咧非常之愛佢嘅同伴，咁所以 Krishna 就講啦：親愛嘅朋友，繼續咧享受你哋嘅午餐啦，唔好停，我自己咧去揾小牛就可以啦。Krishna 離開咗牧牛童揾小牛，媽媽咧亦都趁呢一個時間。Krishna 離開咗牧牛童，又偷走咗咧牧牛童。
It was During this time that the grazing calves were tempted by the fresh tender grass and went deep into the woods and gradually lost their trace. Brahma stole the calves and the cowherd boy found the calf missing and worried about their safety. Called immediately, Krishna, Krishna. Krishna leaves the cowherd boy to find the calf. Brahma takes advantage of Krishna leaving the cowherd boy and steals the cowherd boy again.
由於咧 Brahma 受假我嘅迷惑，佢唔理解 Krishna 呢一個小男孩，究竟點解可以做到咧殺死惡魔呢一個如此奇妙嘅事情？就算有人話俾佢聽 Krishna 呢一個小男孩係至尊人嘅首神，咁但係咧佢都唔相信，所以咧就用偷走牧牛童同埋小牛咧嚟到測試 Krishna。
Since Lord Brahma was deceived by the false ego, he did not understand how Krishna, a little boy, could do such a wonderful thing to kill demons. Even if someone told him Krishna, this little boy, was the Supreme Personality of Godhead, he did not believe it, so he stole the cowherd boy and calves to test Krishna.
當 Krishna 翻到嚟唔見牧牛童，其實 Krishna 心裏面就知道係 Brahma 偷走嘅。喺返回Vrindavan 嘅屋企之前呢，已經擴展咗被帶走咗嘅所有牧牛童同埋小牛，同原本嘅係一模一樣嘅。一入到村，小牛就翻去牛棚母牛嘅身邊，牧牛童呢就各自翻去母親嘅身邊，所有嘅村民呢都蒙在鼓裏。
Krishna came back and didn't see the cowherd boys and knew that Brahma had stolen them. Before returning to Vrindavan's house, he expanded himself to be all the cowboys and calves that he had been taken away, identical to the original. Once entering into the village, the cows returned to the cows in the cowshed, the cowherd boys each returned to their mothers, and all the villagers were kept in the dark.
如是者就整整1年啦。所有嘅牧牛童都如往常嘅一樣，放牛翻到屋企，回到母親嘅身邊。母親會餵奶俾佢哋嘅孩子，沖涼啦，打扮小牛都係一樣嘅。母牛會呼喚自己孩子回到母牛嘅身邊，母牛咧亦都用舌頭清潔小牛嘅身體。雖然牧牛童同埋小牛咧係替身，但係佢哋之間同母親都關係咧冇改變到，反而咧有增無減。作為母親同埋母牛都覺得自己對孩子嘅感情咧無緣無故地增加咗，因為佢哋係唔知道自己其實咧係照顧緊至尊人嘅首神 Krishna 嘅擴展。
Just like this, for a whole year, all the cowherd boys, as usual, put the cows home and return to their mothers, who will feed the children, bathe them, and dress them with jewelry. The calves behaved in the same way. The cows will call her children back. The cows clean the calf's body with her tongue. Although the cowherd boys and the calves are substitutes, the relationship with their mother and cows has not changed. But the affection has increased as the mother and cows feel that their feeling for their child has increased for no reason, because they do not know that they are taking care of the expansions of the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna.
喺另一邊廂 ，Krishna 嘅哥哥 Balaram 見到母牛同埋小牛之間，牧牛同母親、父親同埋牧牛童之間有一種咧唔尋常嘅愛心交流，感覺到咧有啲驚訝同埋有疑問，所以咧就向 Krishna 詢問啦。由於 Brahma 咧偷走牧牛童同埋小牛嗰一日咧係 Balaram 嘅生日 ，Balaram 咧佢冇同 Krishna 一齊出去咧同母牛童，咁所以呢一個原因 ，Balaram 咧就冇俾 Brahma 偷走。Krishna 簡單咁解釋咗呢一件事嘅經過。Brahma 係點樣偷走小牛啦、牧牛童 ？Krishna 咧點樣去瞞住呢一個事實，而擴展出咧自己成為小牛同埋牧牛童。
On the other hand, Krishna's brother Balaram was surprised and doubtful when he saw an unusual loving exchange between the cows and the calf, between the cowherd boy's mother and fathers and the cowherd boys. He asked Krishna, because the day Brahma stole the cowherd boy and the calf, it was Balaram's birthday. Krishna briefly explained how things went, how Brahma stole the calves and cowherd boys, how Krishna hid the truth and expanded himself to become calf and cowherd boys.
Brahma 咧離開咗一陣之後，又翻去原地，想睇下咧有咩結果。因為主 Brahma 離開咗一陣咧，其實等於變加份咧嘅一年嘅。Brahma 其實心裏面感覺到有啲焦慮同埋不安，唔敢離開得太過耐。結果佢看到至尊主 Krishna 仍然咧同所有嘅牧牛童同埋小牛玩，非常之好奇究竟咧發生啲咩事。佢感覺到有啲困惑。原本咧被偷走嘅嗰批牧牛童同埋小牛，其實仲喺度瞓緊覺。點解仲有另外一批一模一樣嘅牧牛童同埋小牛同 Krishna 玩嘅呢？ Brahma 感覺到唔理解，究竟邊一批嘅牧牛童係真，邊一批嘅小牛係真，邊一批咧又唔係真咧？佢好努力想去了解邊一個真，邊一個唔係真，但係佢咧根本係做唔到嘅。
The story continues to develop after Brahma left for a while. He returned to his place again, wanting to see what the results were. Although that Brahma left for a while, that was 1 year passing for Vrindavan, Brahma was actually anxious in his heart and did not dare to leave for too long. As a result, he saw Supreme Lord Krishna still playing with all the cowboys and calves. Brahma was very curious about what was going on. He was puzzled that the original stolen batch of cowboys and calves were still sleeping. Why was there another batch of identical cowboys and calves playing with Krishna? Brahma could not understand. What is the batch of cowboys and calves that were real? Which batch was not real? And he could not figure it out at all.
事實上 ，Brahma 不但咧沒有戰勝到 Krishna， 反而因為咧冇辦法理解 Krishna 所做嘅一切而被打敗。就喺 Brahma 望住同 Krishna 玩緊嘅牧牛童同埋小牛之際咧，所有呢一班嘅牧牛童同埋小牛咧即刻轉變為咧 Krishna 嘅形象，就好似呢一幅相咁啦。佢哋咧擁有藍色嘅肌膚啦，身穿咧黃色嘅衣衫。佢哋四隻嘅手臂都手持住大頭棒、飛輪、蓮花、海螺，頭戴閃閃發光珠寶嘅黃金頭盔、耳環，同埋咧用森林鮮花穿成嘅花環，同佢哋右邊嘅胸膛有幸運女神嘅標誌。唔單止如此啊，佢哋咧仲佩戴咗臂環啦、腳足、腰部咧佩戴咗腰帶。佢哋十分俊俏美麗，呢一啲咧都係至尊主特有嘅標記。咁樣證明呢一批牧牛童同埋小牛咧，其實都係主 Vishnu 嘅擴展。見到呢一啲嘅擴展，慢慢咧就知道係至尊主啦。
In fact, Brahma was not able to defeat Krishna, but he was defeated because he could not understand everything Krishna did. Just as Brahma looked at the cowherd boys and calves playing with Krishna, all these cowherd boys and calves immediately were transformed into Vishnu's form. They have a blue complexion and wear yellow clothes. They carry big headed dogs, dicks, lotuses, and conchs on all forearms, and wore gilt helmets with sparkling jewels, earrings, and garlands studded with fresh forest flowers. On their right wrist there is the sign of goddess Lakshmi. Not only that, they also wear armbands, anklets, and bells on their wrists. They are very handsome and beautiful. These are the symbol of the Supreme Lord himself, proving that these cowherd boys and calves are expansion of Lord Vishnu.
Brahma 就知道呢一啲嘅擴展咧就係、至尊主。當至尊主解除咗 Brahma 嘅思緒混亂同埋困惑嘅狀態嘅時候咧，Brahma 就好似咧從昏迷嘅狀態之中醒過來。 高興咁樣咧流淚滿面，喜極而泣，為到至尊主 Krishna 嘅面前，就好似呢幅相咁樣啦。Brahma 咧開口祈禱，尊敬謙卑。專注咁咧讚頌至尊主人格守神，因為咧喺呢一個故事裏面，佢 Brahma 咧將佢嘅困惑咧已經被解開啦。
Seeing these expressions, Brahma recognized the Supreme Lord. When the Supreme Lord resolved Brahma confused state of mind, Brahma as if from a coma. Tears of joy streamed down his face, and he knelt before the Supreme Lord Krishna, weeping with joy. Brahma began to pray respectfully, humbly, and wholeheartedly, praising the Supreme Personality of Godhead Krishna.
咁咧喺呢一個故事裏邊咧，我哋可以啟發到咧有幾點嘅。至尊主咧 Krishna 永遠都係我哋嘅核心，好似頭先故事裏邊啦，牧牛童同埋 Krishna 咧一邊食嘢，一邊望住 Krishna 嘅時候咧係非常之高興嘅。Krishna 咧就好似一個蓮花嘅花心，牧牛童咧就好似圍住花心嘅蓮花瓣。牧牛童咧非常之享受同 Krishna 咧彼此之間嘅友誼。
Number one, the Supreme Lord Krishna is always at the center of everyone's life. While eating, one gazes upon Krishna with great joy. Krishna is like the heart of a lotus, and the cowherd boys are like the lotus petals surrounding the heart. The cowherd boys enjoy their visit with Krishna. So this is the inspiration from this story today.
另外咧，仲有一點，我哋喺呢一個故事裏邊咧，認識到至尊主人其實咧有擴展到唔同嘅形象嘅特徵啦。亦都當我哋危難時，呼喊住Krishna 嘅名咧，可以戰勝恐懼，因為 Krishna 係消滅恐懼嘅化身。最後啦，故事裏邊咧發現至尊主不停咁樣咧給予人治，偉大嘅機會咧，亦都係讓Vrindavan 嘅居民。母親啦、母牛啦，更加依戀咧 Krishna 嘅。
Recognize the characteristic of the Supreme Lord in person in his expanded form. Number 3, calling upon the name of Lord Krishna in times of dread, danger overcomes fear, for Krishna is the destroyer of the fear personified. Hare Krishna.